Hey yo, what is up guys? It is Laughing Penguins here. Super quick. YouTube analytics shows that you are definitely not subscribed. So go ahead and do me a favor and pop a subscribe up and click that bell for notifications. Appreciate you. Peace. Hey yo, what is up guys? It is Laughing Penguins here. Today I'm going to be making a video on Hypixel Skyblock finances. So here's the thing. I'll be honest with you guys. So if you look at my purse right now, finances, am I right? But no, I have a few little tidbit points that I want to bring up, right? So let's just get started. I'm not even going to beat around the bush here. These are mainly just points about passive income and just ways to increase your income over time. They're not necessarily like get rich quick schemes or anything like that. But this leads me to my first point, interest. So I don't have a Godpot active right now, but if you look at the banker here, I have my whole entire purse in the bank, and if you look at this, my last interest was 130,000. This next projected one is 111,000. So that's not entirely a lot on its own, but come the end of this video, after you get all 7 outcomes, we're gonna show you where the real money comes into play. So every 31 hours, all the money that's in your bank gets compounded by 2%. And what more can I say besides just leave your money? I don't care how many booster cookies you have active. I mean, look at this. Look at this. 29 days. I mean, this will come into effect a little bit later. Actually, it's my 4th talking point. But booster cookies, don't care. I don't care. You literally get the cookie buff that says keep coins and effects on death. I don't care. Put it on the bank. That, like, there's no excuse not to keep it in the bank. If you ever need anything, come grab it out of the bank, leave the rest in the bank. You never want to miss a single interest cycle. Now, a little bullet point I'd like to bring up is this little account upgrade here. Your coin allowance, right? I haven't gotten it yet, but I can't imagine it goes up to that high to really amount to anything. But if you are all about the money, this is probably like this and your minion slots for your profile upgrades. These are going to be your 2 by far best upgrades, your coin allowance and your minion slots. But again, we are at 111,602 coins for this upcoming interest cycle. We'll go ahead and type that in, and we'll add it all up at the end. My second talking point is minions. Okay, so this is more of a late game. Excuse me. This is more of a mid-game type of farm, right? So you have clay minions. If you saw the little skit right before this video, you'll notice that I just got these clay minions roughly 28 to 30 hours ago, somewhere around there, nothing crazy. But I'm about to harvest for the first time. This one, I think this first row I accidentally harvested after maybe 2 to 3 hours. But clay minions are amazing because they give you fishing XP, which is super monotonous, and nobody likes fishing whatsoever. Nobody likes fishing. Like, who likes fishing? Not me. So yeah, nobody likes fishing, and these guys are going to be amazing for your fishing XP as well as your money. So with this, I will go ahead and collect everything, and I'll sell it to the bazaar, and we'll see what my purse ends up after. But the first thing I want to bring up is my fishing. So I am at fishing 16 with 20.7k. We'll put that, I'll go ahead and write that down, and I will let you guys know what it is at the end. Alright guys, so one thing I did forget to mention is, I did say this is like a mid-game type thing, so somebody that's around maybe Catacombs, you know, able to do Catacombs 4-3, maybe around in the mid-20s in your different levels. But I only have 15 minion slots. I have 2 upgrades from Elizabeth, and I have the rest just from grinding minions. I don't have that many, but that's going to be part of my goals in the future, is to get more minion slots. But this is with only 50 minion slots, and each of these minions has Diamond Spreading, Super Compactor 3000, and an Enchanted Lava Bucket. But as you can see, that is a lot of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and toss this bone so it doesn't interfere with our outcome. We're going to go ahead and Bazaar sell. I don't know if selling the Enchanted Clay is the smartest through the Bazaar. I wonder if I can make more selling it through the vendor, but that's besides the point. We have plenty of stuff to sell, so we're going to go ahead and claim it. So yeah, it is saying that we are selling it for less than vendor value, but we're going to go ahead and give you Bazaar value. Yeah, so that was 582,000 coins right there in about 28 hours worth of this. So my next talking point is AFK farms. Something like a skeleton spawner like this would be ideal. But if you want to use your minions for other things like clay minions, by the way, I did forget to check my fishing skill. So we're still 16. We went up by, I was at about 12,000. And that's a little over 24 hours. And so the next thing I'll say is this is another roughly 24 hour farm right here. So under my island, I have about a 60 block long by 22 block wide cactus farm. There's only 2 layers on it right now. I do want to do more layers, but I heard that a while ago they kind of almost patched it because they made things fall a lot slower, just move a lot slower, and it's a lot more laggier to prevent lag in other parts of Hypixel. So this is not going to be as efficient as it used to be, I will admit. By the way, one other little talking point, get a personal compactor. Get a personal compactor, throw you some enchanted cactus green, enchanted diamonds, and enchanted clay in there, whatever else you want, really doesn't matter. But go and throw it in there so that way it makes things a lot easier when you're collecting. But we're going to go ahead and see how much I got from this. These are hyper furnaces. And some of them actually don't have any fuel in them, so this is not going to be the best showcase, but we will go ahead and collect all of these. And yes, this is not going to be the best showcase because I did run out of fuel. The other thing is you're going to be spending, at my level, I'm spending about 1/8 of my profit on coal just to fire this thing up. So if you want to put 2 or 3 coal minions, I was able to do 3 max coal minions and completely stock my furnaces indefinitely for the last like 2 or 3 weeks or probably only about a week's worth of time that I had them, and then I decided to put all my minions up top. But we're going to go ahead and get to collecting. Alright, so we were able to get just a little under 4 stacks of enchanted cactus green. So what I do want to do is I want to go on the bazaar, right? And so that's about 100k an enchanted cactus green. That's nothing insane, but just imagine that if you did 4 layers, that's double. If you did 6 layers, that's triple. Just imagine how many layers you can do and how much more profit you could actually make from this. And just to show you guys, the design is super simple. You just do 7 blocks all the way up as long as you want or as wide as you want. You go as long as you want, use the builder's wand, and then you just start to do little rows like this, going long ways. You don't want to do, well, it doesn't really matter which way, but you want to keep all of the layers in the same direction. So you start with a bottom layer of whatever you want. I chose glowstone because at the time I did not know you could stop mobs from spawning. You sand, cactus, and then on each side of the cactus you place string, and then you place the sand on top of the string, cactus. On each side you do string, and then place sand at the top layer. just so that these ones break. But yeah, that's my cactus farm. If I go into the bazaar and I actually went to farming and cactus, so an enchanted cactus actually goes for quite a bit on a sell order. And then this would go for quite a lot more on a sell offer. So we can actually see how much we'd make. It's 106 on a sell offer. Now, just for sake of argument, let's see. I can't even make an enchanted cactus, I don't think. Let me check. Let's see, farming. Oh shoot, collections, farming, cactus, enchanted cactus. Yeah, I can't even make enchanted cactus because I haven't farmed enough. But yeah, so we'll go on the bazaar. Oh shoot, we'll go on the bazaar and we will sell our enchanted cactus for 106,523. That should fill eventually. But yeah, so that's about it. We'll go ahead and add in 106,523 to our total, and we will get to all the totals in post. But starting my next talking point, we're gonna talk about booster cookies. So if we look at the bazaar, booster cookies, right? So I wrote down the numbers that I saw earlier. So it's right now it's at 1 mil or 1,912,000 coins. Okay, earlier it was just $1,000 less. So I put in 1,911,000. If we travel to the hub, I'll tell you right now, I'm not even going to talk about the rest of them. I'm not even going to talk about the rest of them. If you go to your bit shop and you see cat flower, you just screw the rest. If you're trying to make money, cat flowers. Who cares? Get cat flowers. Easiest money making. So if you look at my booster cookie, I have tons of them active. I'm never going to run out of freaking booster cookie time, but you only get a certain amount of bits with each freaking booster cookie. But if you leave yourself AFK on your island when you're doing like a skeleton mob farm, or if you're doing the cactus farm, the last two talking points, obviously, you're going to be racking up a whole bunch of bits. Now, I did the math. I saved you guys from the math, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot that up on the screen right now, and I will talk through it. If you get your booster cookie for 1,911,000 coins, I personally, you probably get maybe around 7,000, 7,500. I don't know exactly. But I personally get 8,600 roughly bits per cookie. Now, if you divide that by 500 bits, that is how many bits a cat flower costs. You get roughly 17, maybe 15 to 17 cat flowers. If you sell them on the auction house for 150K, you get 2.55 mil. 2,550,000. Okay. Now that is a $639,000 profit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pick up these cat flowers. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll do 16 just to be on the safe side. So now we have 16 cat flowers, not a full 17, just for the purposes of most people that are watching this video probably won't have that amount of bits coming from their cookies. But just to prove that you can still make profit, we're going to go ahead and click create auction. We did forget to put this up. We'll go ahead and put the crystal fragments up. That was, I totally meant to do that before the video because that is one of my talking points. Anyways, all right, so I put one in. I put it up for 150K. You put it up for 12 hours if you really want to. You create ban auction. And this is the most important part. You cannot mess up from here, okay? The first one doesn't matter, but you cannot mess up from here. You click go back. You place another one in. You do 150,000, just like that. Perfect. I just got one bought. It's so freaking easy. But don't mess up the auction, because if you mess up the price, and you click done, here, I'll just go ahead and show you. If you accidentally put 0, or if you don't put anything, so if you back up or whatever, then you're going to get kicked out of the auction house, right? So you don't want that to happen. You want to create auction, and you want to keep going. You're in it 12 hours, and you're going to keep going. Confirm, go back, add another one, 150K, 12 hours, create ban, confirm, go back, put another one in. It's this easy. It's this easy. And then I'm going to go ahead and come back when I get all these put up, and then we'll go to our next talking point, and all of them will probably be sold by then. All right, and that is it. We just put our last one up, and watch this. If you, well, you could have clicked create auction there, I guess. But if you get booted out, you will see that you have reached the maximum, and you're well exceeded the maximum too. But the best part is as I was doing this, literally all of them sold. That one just sold as I was speaking. So just proof of concept, 16 of them. I don't know why my math is a little off, because it said 2.55 mil, but that is, I guess, including that's also including that. What the heck is going on? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't updated because I didn't get all the bids. But that is including the 2 crystal fragments, so minus 180. Actually, we'll go ahead and add the 180. I'll tell you guys about that later. But we're gonna go ahead and claim all that's 2.5 mil, and then bang, you can buy another booster cookie. This easy. This is the process, right? So you buy a booster cookie. You want to buy it on a buy order so you get it for less, but who cares? I bought it for less, kind of. Anyways, go and consume it. Now you're getting more bits. I'm up to 1.24 mil right now, guys. So my next talking point is going to be flipping the bazaar. It is the easiest thing I've ever done. Okay, first off, 8 out of 10 of these sold. Let me just go ahead and get to the math on this one. Okay, so you can pretty much do anything in the auction house. Spooky stuff like ectoplasm, right? Ectoplasm, for instance. Create by order, 700. I don't know why it's going for 700. Sell order, 82,000. 83,000 basically. That's actually really good. I should have flipped ectoplasm. Shoot. Well, be safe. Actually look into it. Maybe find a video or Google it. Make sure you're not dipping into something very risky. But in my case, all I did was I went to where did I go to? I went to mining, and then I went to dwarven materials, and I went to treasurite, right? So you see the difference. You literally see the difference. So the sell order versus the buy order. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see. Let me go back to the spooky stuff. Did I just kind of mess that up? Let me see. Look at ectoplasm, the sell order. So you buy it for less than you sell it. Exactly. So I don't know why that just kind of fried my brain. But let's go ahead and go here. I'm still waiting on 2 of these to sell. I could probably sell it for a little bit less. But let's go ahead and get into the math. Let's tell you exactly what I did. I put, for 10 treasurite, I got them for 51,185 coins per treasurite. That totals up to 511,855 coins. Now, I sold them for 57,312 coins per, totaling 565,956 coins total, for a 54,000 coin profit. Now, if you continuously do this and you build up your portfolio in the flipping spectrum, you can end up flipping a lot of stuff. Some things take longer to sell than others, but if you know the market, you can flip just about anything. Now, these have not sold yet, but they will. I'm surprised they haven't, but we're going to go ahead and claim that. We got 8 of those. We're up to 1.69 mil, and this is with a $511,000 account. So if you don't have 511,000 coins, level up your farming to 15. You'll probably end up having like a couple 100,000, and then go do some combat. Go to, I mean, you like there's literally infinite number of things that you could do. You could start getting minions. Your minions are gonna start making you money. And then my next point was flipping the auction house, but I have not done that personally. But if you find some videos on that, I promise you, I'll try and link one in the description. Flipping the auction house is also very, very profitable if you know what to flip. My last point though today, and it's unfortunate that it came to this, this is not passive, but if you're playing the game and you're playing to get money, if you're playing the game and you're playing to get money and you're just kind of sitting around waiting for stuff to flip, go if you, okay, so let's just assume you're mid game. Let's say you're mid game, right? You're mid game. So I would consider an adaptive set mid game ish. Okay, so let's say you're in an adaptive set. You have a flower of truth, maybe not a flower of truth. Okay, so I've grinded. Let's say you have like a warped aspect of the end, or just a decent aspect of the end. You should be able to one-shot end mods. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the end real quick, and we're gonna show you exactly what I mean. So everybody knows this. I'm not the only one that knows this. Everybody knows this. You guys know this. Farm summoning, guys, and don't don't discriminate against the Obsidian Defenders, because Zealots and Obsidian Defenders both drop very good loot. And I don't have a God Pod, but if you have a God Pod on, this will be so much easier, because people are just going to be flying around. It's going to be really hard for you to actually get any kills if you don't have a lot of speed. So go ahead and pick yourself up a God Pod. Do yourself a favor. Come out here. Get some combat XP at that too, because the God Pod is going to help you with combat XP. And also one-shotting Zealots. I don't know why I didn't one-shot that one. But these little Zealots, eventually you're going to find one with a freaking chest in its hand. You're going to kill it, and you're going to make some bank, because they can drop some decent loot. The Obsidian Defenders, on the other hand, they can drop Obsidian chest plates, and you can get Endstone bows, which go for maybe roughly 80k, or yeah, 80k in the auction house. The Obsidian chest plates go for, let's see, Obsidian chest plates go for, oh, only 10k? I thought they were a lot more than that. Anyways, but 10, 20k, that's not bad. So my 10 treasure actually did fill as we were speaking. Again, going back to this personal compactor, throw yourself an enchanted ender pearl in it. Do yourself a favor, because you're gonna get filled up quick, and then you're gonna hit that one, and you're gonna forget that you have a full inventory, and you're gonna get a summoning eye, but you're not gonna get it, because it's just gonna plop on the floor, and somebody running at supersonic speed is gonna come through and just absolutely, they're gonna take your summoning eye, and you're gonna get super pissed. But summoning eyes is one way. Also, if somebody starts a dragon, go ahead and kill. Focus on the crystals, the healing crystals, or whatever they're called, because those are going to give you crystal fragments and dragon fragments, and that is part of what I put in. But we also have that filled, so that's 106,000, and we filled that 13,000. We are at 1.9 mil in a 24-hour period. I think that's pretty crazy. I think that's just about everything that I needed to collect. But yeah, so if we go back to the hub here, ending off the video, going back to point one, why do you have money in your purse? Why do you have money in your purse? Look at this. A free a free 150,000 coins right there as soon as the next interest cycle hits. And with that, I go back to my island. With the booster cookie active, you don't. I think it's, so third from the bottom, AFK immunity on your island. Unless the server resets for whatever reason, you're gonna stay on your island indefinitely, and your minions are gonna run like normal. So in this case, if you're looking for fishing XP or whatever, or if you have like snow minions, which I only have like 3 or 4, but I don't really feel like putting them up because I want fishing XP, or if you have skeleton minions, or whatever you're doing, or if you have a freaking melon farm below your island, they will stay active. It will continue to run. You will continue to get your bits, and in the meantime, you can go farm for some summoning eyes, because that is probably one of the most profitable things to do in this game right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm referring to mainly mid-tier players right now. I'm not referring to end-game players that can farm floor 6 and 7 like solo, because I definitely can't do that yet. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to drop a subscribe and a like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you guys in a few days for another video. Yay. Peace.